Mm.
Oh, right. So that spicy thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
Let me pull it up because I made notes on it. Did you hear about a purchase that was made of a rather large gaming studio by another rather large gaming studio Wednesday?
Yeah, for like 69 million. Yeah.
No, not million, billion.
I mean, yeah, billion.
With a B.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's bad.
That saves fucking Activision Blizzard from like all the shit that they were going through. You know, all the bullshit that they were just being run through. And I don't say bullshit because what the claims were is like bullshit. Because they actually were doing that stuff, and like, it's a terrible company that deserves to burn down.
Well, so here's the thing: it's not going to save them. I guess
it's not. No, it's not. They're just gonna change the fucking shitty ass CEO for another shitty ass CEO.
Mind you, that CEO, he's gonna get a golden fucking parachute, and he's gonna look like a genius. So
yeah.
So, I'm not really going to touch around the whole sexual harassment thing, but with Microsoft buying Activion-Blizzard-King, which is a problem in of itself because of all the sub-studios that they own. So, Bobby Kotick, the CEO of ABK, was earlier this week also revealed that he was firing what were considered problematic employees as part of this whole cover-up, too.
Wait a second, what does he consider as problematic?
Basically all the people that were calling out the sexual harassment shit.
Yeah.
But there's that, and all the 800-ish layoffs in 2019. That's another big problem, because that essentially artificially inflated their profits and whatnot, so it made ABK artificially worth a lot more than it actually is. And one of the YouTubers I watch, Jesse Cox, he pointed out this huge thing. Because of that, he and other people feel like it might go the way that Disney went. So in the ye olden days of YouTube monetization and whatnot, there were studios, kind of like Disney, but for YouTube. One of them being Maker Studios. Disney bought Maker. And then when Disney found out Maker was worth next to nothing, they culled the staff to the point where it is a shell of what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that issue that Microsoft's going to get when all this gets approved, which I'll talk about later. Microsoft finds out, oh shit, ABK's worth next to nothing, we're going to gut everyone that we just brought on to try and save some money. That is going to be a huge hit to all the IPs, all the Blizzard, Activision, Call of Duty, all that shit. Going to be a bad hit. But the other hit is that this purchase, should the regulators approve it, it is just barely skirting the line of a monopoly. Because Microsoft has bought up...
Always been like that's like the biggest part about this. I was like, wow, we're really getting close to like this being a monopoly sort of thing.
Yeah. Because they're just skirting the line. And that's going to be bad in of itself, too.
Yeah. I mean, as somebody who's sort of in terms of like, oh, yeah, do you like Blizzard and stuff like that? I feel like I'm mostly an outsider. Like, I think the only game of Blizzard that I've ever, like, played was Overwatch when it was good.
You played some Hearthstone.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, like, No, I don't play. I didn't play that for too long.
And you...
So, like, to me, you telling me that, like, most of their IPs are probably worthless, I'll be honest with you, I go, sounds about right.
I like... Their IP... Well, here's the thing, right? When...
It seems like it's self-done, though.
To a degree. Like, Bobby Kotick is a dick. And a lot of those layoffs in 2019 were OG Blizzard staff. And granted, a lot of the OG Blizzard staff also kind of trickled out anyway because of all that other bullshit that was going on.
Yeah.
So their IP's been suffering anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And with Microsoft getting their hands on it, if it goes the way that myself and a lot of other people are thinking, it's just going to get worse.
That makes sense.
Like Overwatch 2 is going to be in the shitter. Blizzard's World of Warcraft's already barely holding on by a thread.
Yeah, but that's seemingly like an every year. I feel like it dies slowly, like more and more. You know?
I mean, granted, around this time where we're kind of at the end of an expansion, it kind of trickles down. But it's just, it's not what it used to be. When Blizzard was on its own without Activision influence, their products were a lot better.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, but, Microsoft money. Like, alright. I mean, World of Warcraft's been going on for 16, 17 years, somewhere around there. They have more money than God already. They don't need Microsoft money.
Yeah, it's not like they're buying like some little fucking indie thing. You know what
No.
I mean?
And just, like, I just remember going to Twitter, because Twitter's called
Wash your feet.
the day of the announcement of the Essential purchase. And everyone's like, oh, this is going to be great. I'm like, oh, this is going to be terrible.
Do not falter.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Really?
Oh,
People,
has the game started already?
they need me.
Oh, we have to go for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Fucking
can't you
minute
be
cheese
more like your
gank.
ally?
I'll take it.
Fine.
Yeah. That's a little bit worth it.
Yeah. Essentially traded their mid for
An
a
enemy
sword
has been
Yeah.
slain.
and their duo. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot more worth it. I don't usually talk politics like that, but holy shit, this is gonna be bad if the sale gets approved for everyone involved.